Okay, so it started out, I was very interested in why do women lament? And why is this a worldwide phenomena, especially because I had been told in my ethnomusicology training that there are no universals in music. And it seemed to me here was a very big, fat universal, women lamenting. And actually, it is more complicated than that. It seems to be a certain kind of lamenting that women do that has to do with singing and crying and using words at the same time, not just singing and not just a sad song about death. And that something about this mixture of commenting on life and also crying about life and doing the work of sorrow. I think that this is something that women do. Women usher in life, women take life away. But I then also became more interested in kind of the symbolic aspects of crying. What does it mean to perform crying? And I started to realize, actually, this is something that's happening more generally. So what is it about a woman's voice performing crying that is doing this work of sorrow? But it's actually a cultural work. It's a work of making beliefs tangible. And I actually thought to myself, you know, this is what it means to enculturate someone. This is what it means for someone to make someone into a person. That's what mothers do in the first instance, and they do it with their voice, and they do it by communicating with their babies in the motheries, ooh, ah, and kind of singing and going back and forth and all of this kind of thing. And so I think that it's women using sound in this way, which turns into music later on, that somehow references this process of becoming a person, which gets to the depth, to the foundation of why music is meaningful. So if I were going to be very grandiose, I would say music is meaningful because women sing to their babies and talk to them. But so it gets bigger than just the role of women. It has to do with the role of people becoming people and the role of sound in that. And then, of course, everybody in the culture has access to this because everybody grows up and uses sound and is plugged into sound as a way of becoming, and then it becomes a resource for everyone. And then as the cultures differentiate and do whatever they do, some things are considered to be more appropriate for women, some for men, etc. So I started out with a simple question and got into a very big question.